Guys, he's been hit by a pitch twice as well. The 0-1 off the mark this time, and the count will even 1-1 strike. Walked 3 times so far as well. All of his hits, though, were those singles. He's coming to score 7 times as well, so out of the 10, only 3 times he didn't get batted in. To the plate, the 1-1. Over the plate this time for strike number 2. Now moves 1-2 strikes here. Whiting right now have 70 runs for and only 61 against on the season. Big reason right now why they're sitting in 4th place. The 1-2. High, a little bit inside. Ball number 2, count leaving up on Litera. While Dura Edge is sitting at 66 for and 94 against. So their offense, it can be pretty dangerous, but their defense just hasn't done the job here. Hasn't gotten the D done. The 2-2 is in the dirt for ball number 3. You take a look here at some of the pitching. You guys like Landon Burke who have an 18 ERA, Liam Wiley with 19, Paul Guba with 14, Nick Skafinski with 10.5. I mean, the starters have the lower ERAs, and then the bullpen, or however you want to call it here, that one swung on, fouled off, first base side, however you want to call it, just comes in and they aren't able to get the job fully done. I think that's really been their Achilles heel this year for Dura Edge. Just good starters. Guys who can keep it below 10. Yeah, 733 might not be the best, but man, there is worse out there, at least stats-wise. Next one's upstairs. Didn't he swing? No. And that's ball number 4, and they'll walk the leadoff man. Litera, good battle here, and that brings up Mitchell-Tree. So we'll see how long Neefer can go here in this game, and for their sake and for his sake, hopefully don't give up any runs. But, of course, Whiting hoping that they can just pounce early and often here in this game. 88 here steps up. Not seeing any stats on him on their score sheet. And first pitch gets away. It's ball 1. Catcher has a throw over to second, but throw wasn't really as close. And I'm being a little bit closer than it needed to be because Lytra was not at all running over very fast. Didn't seem to have too much haste or worry with that throw coming in. Honestly, if he was just going a little bit slower, they probably could have tagged him and gotten him, or at least made a good case for why they should have gotten him out. 1-0. High and off the plate, ball number 2. Still been off over towards where that right-handed batter's box is. Mitchell-Tree in the lefty box today. See if that switches or if he'll be sticking with left-handed. That's all he's saying, because I'm not 100% familiar here with what his normal tendencies are, if he decides if he wants to try switch hitting or if normally he's lefty. The chance is it's a lefty-righty matchup right now out there between the pitcher and the batter. Keep a good note on that one. The 3-0 pitch here. In the meantime, upstairs, and he walks him on 4. So we've got 2 aboard with 2 batters in the books already, and that brings up Pizzulo, number 14. Vinny Pizzulo on 5 games and 17 at-bats, batting .353. Not at all shabby at all. 6 hits, 5 of which are singles. He's got himself a triple so far. If he gets on base, he's got 3 stolen. Not sure if he'd be able to do that here if he walks, but never know. Speaking of walks, he has 0, so does not like to wait patiently. If he sees a pitch, he's going after it. Maybe not on the first pitch, though, as he takes strike number 1 directly over the plate. Pretty much in prime hitting position. Wasn't sure if he was 100% ready for that one. At least not that kind of pitch. The 0-1. He for a quick look over to second base, keeping a good eye on him. Another look over his shoulder, now throws into the plate. Low, did he go? Nope. He'll say no, and it's ball number 1. Count leaving up 1-1 strike. McGagan behind the plate there, scrambling to get that ball that got out a little bit in front of him to his side, but still in front, just to make sure that Aetra and Mitchell-Tree do not try anything and advance both now into scoring position. Not at the moment, though. They're both at 1 and 2. Next one swung on and missed for strike number 2. Speaking of 2. Got the Friedmans next after this, one after another, number 27 and then number 28. Wonder if they did that on purpose with the numbers, or maybe like parent or somebody said, hey, that'd be cute. I'm not sure. Shortstop has it. Throw over to second for 1. Was he off the base? No, he was not. He gets the fielder's choice. 1 runner away, but we have runners at the corner. A fresh count here for the first one here, number 27, and Devin Friedman. Don't have any information here on either of these two, at least not with number-wise on here. Just looking, not seeing them. So for all intents and purposes, could be their first at-bat here of the season. Maybe their season in high school just came to an end with state playoffs wrapping up here this past week. So good chance there. Not really sure where they go to school, if they're in this state or over in PA. And if their team had a good run there, I'm not really fully sure. Again, this is the first time I've seen them this year for Whiting. First pitch. Swung on, hit out towards right field, lines it, and right into the glove of the right fielder, Skafinski. Everybody has to stay put. Throw comes in, it's a little bit off the mark, but they did not decide to run and tag. So just two-way here on the line out into right field. And I'll bring up the other Friedman here, number 28. So Derek Friedman to try and keep this bottom half of the first inning going and bring that one runner in. It's still Eitra waiting patiently on base, now at third. First pitch from Nefer, who's trying to keep him still. The pitch. Runner goes from first to second. First pitch is in there for strike number one, and he steals without even a throw. So Eitra over at third and Pizzulo at second. Two in scoring position. A base hit here could give him a lead and a little bit of a cushion as well. The 0-1. Way too high for ball number one. The count will even up 1 ball and 1 strike on him. Got Joey Pugh after him. Last time I saw him was almost perfect in a game. I think he only got sat down once, was just hitting the ball like crazy. The 1-1 is swung on, popped up, goes back out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's a really good pitcher as well. Today he's in right field, but it's still nothing really to think about. He's done a really good job on the mound so far for Whiting, and again, hitting-wise, he's pretty solid as well. The 1-2, a little bit off the mark, kind of leaving up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Friedman showing a little bit of patience here. We'll see if we can find any more. Batter back up, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, pops it up, very much so still in play, going out very shallow center field. Center fielder's underneath it. Makes the grab. Great job by Cypher to retire the side. 2 are left on. Nobody comes in. 1 inning in the books. Scoreless here on YSN.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be-open Gaba Camp out at Barbara Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Pitcher steps up to start things off here for Dura-Ed. So Ryan Nefer's followed by Nolan and Hickson. We'll see how much further they can go here against Smith. The first pitch swung on and fouled right off onto the right field side over into the netting just next to the dugout for strike number 1. Well, Nefer here in 9 games and 20 at-bats is batting .250 on base of .348. Especially for a pitcher here, not bad at all. Next one gets called high. I thought it was a little bit off the plate there. Maybe I'm just a little bit too soft here on these batters. Batters no balls and 2 strikes. That could be another thing. It's a good thing I'm not an umpire. He's got 5 hits, 4 of which are singles. Another one is a double. That one swung on, and it's fair. Now it chops over foul. Umpire immediately called it fouled anyways. Said it was dead in the dirt before it even bounced. Count stays no balls and 2 strikes on 2-4. Neefer here in the season has 6 RBIs. Again, doesn't really matter too much here. Ball's off the mark. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball was not dropped, so he'll just go ahead and take a seat. He'll start things off with a swinging K here on Neefer. That's the second straight K for Smith. He ended last inning with that against Lions. Both of which have been swinging, and that'll bring up Marky Nolan. Nolan in 12 games played, batting just 83, so a lot of improvement yet to be seen here from him. We'll see if we can find it in this game. The pitch, and then for strike number 1. And not everybody's skill set is here at the plate. Some players are just a lot better defensively than they are offensively. It's just the way the game goes sometimes for some of these players, especially a lot of these younger players. Next one's off the mark for ball number 1. Both teams have their handful of players who are just still trying to figure it out against some of these really good pitchers. The 1-1 swung through and missed, and he's down now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nolan right now with 6 Ks, and he's looking closer now, staring number 7 dead in the face. The 1-2, pardon me. Swung on and missed, and that will be his 7th K of the year, and that'll be the 3rd K of the day for Smith. Tempting as heck to say night, but not quite there yet. Hopefully we won't be going into the night here today, even if all 3 games are played. And well, that was very quick. Coach comes out and immediately says that that's it. So they're making a switch already. That's an interesting move. I'm not sure if there was a deal made and everybody's kind of just smiling, or if White just says, all right, we're going to put somebody else up. But number 27 here is going to come up, and we'll go ahead and tell you about him when we come back.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means we want to take care of the community that takes care of us too.
And we have to work together always. And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
You know, I love being a helper because when I help somebody, it makes me feel good.
It means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
So I will do everything I can and just being there for them every step of the way.
I want them to know within the first 5 minutes that they could depend on me. That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
First pitch is swung on by Hickson out towards center over to first, and the shortstop scooped it up and got it over to first for out number 3. Well, that was short-lived, and that'll take us to the bottom half of the second inning. Still scoreless, and we'll see what Whiting can do when we return.
Reliability. Innovation. Scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Bottom half of the second inning here, Joey Pugh to start things off for the Whiting Roll-Offs. Again, number 4 here is doing really good, batting just .350 this year in 20 at-bats. Didn't even mean to say it, just 3 at-bats here. I mean, just .350, I mean. Pitches in the dirt for ball number 1. Pugh in 7 at-bats has 6 singles and 1 double so far. He has 6 RBIs as well, and we'll see if he can put himself in maybe. Something that he's waiting for is that coveted home run, maybe even a triple. Those are 2 things that he's yet to do. This one's low for ball number 2. Just knows how to get on base, and when there's runners in scoring position, he brings them home. Pugh, again, with 6 RBIs. I mean, that's just still something very impressive. That's swung on, hit. Second baseman has it. Throw over to first. A little bit tough. Was it on the mark? Did he stay on? Umpire says, yes, you still tagged the base before you fell off. First baseman and Skafinski did fall off, but yeah, ball was in his glove. Then he fell, so 1 away. A little bit close there, and I'm sure some people could have made a case for that, but nope. Ground out 4-3, and that brings up Smith. Dylan Smith in 17 at-bats, 7 games, batting .235. This is pretty low here for them. The first pitch, swung on, popped up, goes back, it's out of play. No balls and 1 strike now on Smith. You got Joey Campoli next. Still Niefer out there. They didn't make any quick changes here like we just saw at the very end of the top half of this inning, I should say, the 0-1. Swung on, hit out, and right over the glove of the second baseman into right field, base hit. Runner to first, and does not try and overextend himself. Didn't hit it very hard, and Burke, the right fielder, was right on top of it as soon as it landed in the grass. So give him a base hit. Will be the first one here for Whiting, and that'll bring up Campoli. Campoli in 20 at-bats is batting .250. It's in 10 games. 5 hits, 4 singles, and a double. 3 RBIs, 6 walks. First pitch. Niefer taking his time as normal, the pitch. Now comes in, it's ball number 1. Just a little off to the side. Maybe umpire thought it was a little too low. Does not matter either way. It's a 1-0 count on him. Poli has struck out a whopping 7 times as well. One of the higher on his team with strikeouts. Pitch is up high for ball number 2. In fact, it might be up there as one of the highest. I think he's tied for first with Trayton Ross. 9 games and 25 at-bats with 7 Ks. Ross is not out here as a starter. I believe he's on the bench. In this game, the 2-0. In there for strike number 1. Now, number 5 and Demarion Young follows him, and then you'd have 45 there and Hook. And you're back to the top of the order. So Demarion Young and Tyler Hook are the last 2 batters still to go for Dura, for Whiting against Dura. Runner goes over to second, not much on it. Throw tag, not in time. Just barely beats out the tag. Throw was pretty good there from McGaggan, but again, the tag just didn't come in time. So 3 balls and 1 strike at the plate. Runner in scoring position. What can Campoli do with this information in this next pitch? That's what we have to wait and find out. The 3-1. Swung on, hits it hard, but he hits it foul out on the first base side. And that'll fill up the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I'll make things a little bit more interesting in his first at-bat. Niefer ready. His pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 3, and he goes down with a swing. That'll be Niefer's first K of the game, and that brings up Demarion Young. Now with 2 away and 1 aboard. Young batting 77 right now and 26 at-bats. 2 hits, both singles. Walked twice, has struck out 4 times. If he gets on base, he's stolen once. Pitch. Swung on, smacks that left field, lines it, base hit in the grass, bouncing over towards left field. Runner rounds third, comes home. Throw coming in, it's not going to be in time. And that's going to be a 1-0 lead here for Whiting as Young will double. Will he think for third? No, that ball did get away for a second from McGaggan. but he's able to get a hold of it. So that's going to be an RBI double here for the home team. 1-0. Dura Edge leads it on a 2-out double for Marion Young. So Tyler Hoot comes up. 19 at-bats later, batting .368. 7 hits, all singles. He's walked 3 times, has 3 Ks on his back at the moment. Whiting giving the player a little bit of encouragement there at the coach on the third base side. And now the first pitch. Swung on, not hard hit, down third base line, and ends up chopping just foul. And he's down, no balls and 1 strike to start things off. Hitchas due up on deck right now. They've gone through the entirety of the order within the span of 2 innings. Not the fastest we've seen any team go through the order by far this year, but still very efficient. The pitch gets called for strike number 2, and he's in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. And Hook is shown to be a good batter here so far this season, and has 23 plate appearances. The 0-2. Swung on, hits that one just over the glove of the third baseman Lyons. He ended up putting it down for a second. He hesitated, and that's what's going to cost him the run here. If he just put it up, he probably would have made the grab, or at least it would have gone off, and he would have kept that runner at third base. Instead, it's going to be an RBI single, and it's 2-0 Whiting because of some hesitation by Lyons. And I'll bring up Leitra here. Walked his last time up. It was first of back-to-back walks in the first inning on those 2 leadoff guys. And nobody came around to score then. But look at them now. First pitch is low and off the mark for ball number 1. Sun kind of shining just barely through those clouds right now, and we'll take it. The 1-0. Off the plate for ball number 2. A little bit of a light but warm breeze before the game started. It was pretty cool, but it is starting to warm up here as that sun continues to rise up in the distance. Supposed to get to the lower 80s today when we reach our peak. The 2-0. Swung on, hits that one. Second baseman does have it, scoops it up, lost it. Now throw it to first. Is it in time? Umpire says no. The ball actually gets away from the first baseman. Everybody's going to be safe. Runners at first and second on the throwing error from the second baseman. So that brings up Mitchell Tree for his second at-bat here in as many innings. Again, second now of back-to-back walks. Seeing maybe he can get on board here with a base hit or get somebody to throw a ball away. Just make it that kind of a game here for Whiting. The first pitch. Way up high for ball number 1. Durez just wearing their normal gold tops here with some black trim on it. Gray pants, black stripe down the side, black hat with the DE logo on front. 1-0. Way inside. Back has to duck down to make sure it doesn't hit him on the dome, and it's 2-0 on him. Neefer struggling right now to find that third out here in this inning. It has not come very easily to him here against this Whiting Roloffs team. The 2-0 pitch. Umpire very calmly but confidently says ball, and I'll make it 3 balls, no strikes here on the batter. So you have another walk in him. We do it on 4 pitches too. 3-0. And there, called for strike number 1. Close enough, and maybe a little bit of benefit of the doubt there on Neefer, as it was coming inside. You'll work now with 3-1 and try and make it force a 6th pitch here. 3-1 is upstairs inside, and he does it on 5 instead. Bases loaded here for Whiting, and that brings up Pizzulo. Got on a fielder's choice his last time up, and now coach is going to come out and have a chat. We'll go ahead and step aside for at least 30, and if not longer, we'll let you know what comes of this when we do return.
Hi, I'm Eric Carlson, president of Joe Dickey Electric and an Eagle Scout from Troop 60 in Boardman. I'd like to invite you to join us Tuesday, June 13th at the Lake Club for our 18th annual Celebration of Scouting Breakfast. Join us to hear the scouting story and support the organization that helped me become the leader I am today. Visit www.gtcbsa.org/breakfast or call 900-5906 to reserve your spot today for the 18th annual Celebration of Scouting Breakfast.
So Pizzulo coming in with 2 away and 3 men on right now. We'll see how he does. Pitch from Neefer. Swung on, and it goes foul on the third base side. Everybody was taken off just in case that thing decided to stay fair. Would have been very tough. Third baseman Lyons would have been the closest one to it. Wasn't really charging too hard, but he also saw where that thing was going, so decided just not to put the energy into it. 0-1. Way up high for ball number 1. Leaving the count up 1 ball and 1 strike here. As Neefer still struggling to find that strike zone. Has not shown the best side of himself here in this game to this point. The 1-1. Low for ball 2. Strike zone just eluding him right now. Steps up, looking a little exhausted out there. He's thrown a bunch of pitches already in this one, and probably feels like he should be already out of this inning. The 2-1. Way inside for ball number 3. Ends up making Pizzulo's jersey wiggle a little bit there with the wind that was generated from that ball passing right by him. Throw back in, got away from Neefer there. That was on the catcher, and it's a 3-1 count on the batter. That merry-go-round has got the key in the ignition. They're just waiting to turn it to start moving. 3-1. Swung on, and it's right past third baseman's glove. Lyon. A heck of an effort there by him. Just couldn't get it. Now a runner comes into third base. Throw comes in. He'll stay put. That brings in 2-run. 2-run RBI double here for Pizzulo. Makes it 4. Right, 2 more here to Whiting's second inning, and I'll bring up the Friedmans. Both of them are 0 for 1. Last time up for this one, lined out to right field. Wasn't high enough, at least in my opinion, to really count that one down as a fly out, but either way, first pitch is off the mark for ball number 1. Oh, you get a walk here. It's not going to bring in a run, but it will fill the bases up, and they'll have gone through the entirety of the order once now in this inning if that were the case. 1-0. Low and gets a little bit away from the catcher. Nobody will move there on that one. Good jump by McGaggan. 2-0 is the count. Readjusts his batting gloves now and will step back in. A little bit of a flip of the bat as well, stepping back up. 2-0. Pitcher ready and winds and delivers. Off the plate for ball number 3, and he's close to walking yet another batter here. Gotta wonder how long that leash still is out there for him. This coach will have gone through the entirety of the order if he walks his batter. Pitch. Right over the plate. A nice little bit of a find. We'll see if that can spark a little bit of a battle and a comeback against this batter here. Make this look a little less bleak. By this, I just mean this at bat, the 3-1. Swung on, hits that hard down toward left field. Left fielder backs up here. Didn't come in, just realized that's going to drop. That's going to bring 1 run. Here comes number 2. Now the throw from third over. He's got himself into a pickle. Throw back over to third, keeps going. Now who's got this one? Throws it over to Neefer. Tries to avoid a tag, is in there. And that's out number 3. But count it, 1 more of those runs to come in. It's 5-0 after 2 innings for Whiting. Still one heck of an inning here for them here in YSN.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Top of the third inning here, just waiting on the umpire to get himself into position. And we'll get things underway here for Dura Edge. We'll start things off with Landon Burke, number 18 here. Now, let's see what he has so far in 8 games and 17 at-bats, batting just 118. So, looking to try and improve here. 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double. No home runs, no walks either to this point. He has struck out 7 times. When he's gotten on base, he's stolen once. It's been pretty much the bulk of his season right now, offensively at least. Again, defense is a totally different story and one that we don't really have too much information on. First pitch is off the mark for ball number 1 here from Friedman. No information on Friedman here. Didn't really get a chance to talk about him last inning. The 1-0 swung on down the line, and due in part to how quick it was, but also because we really just didn't have anything on him. It's the first game of the season, and we believe that Smith just was straight up into center field, so it was just a straight-up swap. You got to think that with Smith coming out of the game that early from the pitching position, that's probably planned. The 1-1. Way up high for ball number 2. Patience being shown here by the leadoff batter. So Burke, Larson, then we're back to the top of the order, and McGagan after that. Whoa, 2-1. A little bit off the mark for ball number 3. And then a leadoff batter here. Nice little situation, looking to get on board. See if we can do it in 5 pitches. Be the second walk issued today by a pitcher. The 3-1 is high by a Whiting pitcher, and he does find him. So Bork goes over, and that brings up Larson. Now, number 10 here, Anthony Larson, 8 games played and 14 at-bats, is batting 71. So, again, more improvement needed here for these Dura Edge batters, and not finding a whole lot of luck so far, but we'll see. For a new pitcher here, and Friedman can keep him dormant. The first pitch in there for strike number 1. Nice find. People very happy about that one there. He's got a big smile on his face right now as well. Up and ready in his 0-1. It's tossed in, swung on, popped up down the first base side. He's got that one, first baseman underhand, over his shoulder I should say, but still can't make the grab, so it's just going to be an 0-2 count on the pop-up. Not too bad here, so 0-2, batter down the hole right now. Still a good count here for Friedman. Before you bring up McGagan. And that leadoff runner. It's that leadoff batter. Got on board via that walk just moments ago. Be a very, very contrasting at bats here between these two. The 0-2 pitch. Misses just a little high there for ball number 1. Batter not going to let him go down in 3, so see what the next response is here from Friedman and what the next pitch will be. 1-2. Way up high, same spot, same result. 2-0. 2-2 the count, I should say. Pardon me. Their Edge just gave up 5 runs in the bottom half of the last inning. Now looking to see if they can get a little bit of response and some spark here. In this third, the 2-2. Swung on, popped up. Good pitch there by Friedman. Probably would have found a strikeout there if the batter hadn't swung or if he had missed contact. Of course, if you miss contact, then yeah. With 2 outs and you swing and you miss, that's textbook, but still either way, I think that was going to be in the zone. See if we can find another one similar to that, to 2-2. Nope, ball number 3 upstairs. Maybe a little inside, backs the batter off a little bit. So the count is full here as Larson has battled back here in this at-bat. Started 0-2. Strike and a pop foul. Almost got caught there on that one. Now might be rewarded. The payoff pitch is swung on. Another nice pitch there by Friedman. Just goes by the wayside on that foul off. So count stays put full and the runner stays put over at first base. You can see him on your screen here as the camera looks like it has been bumped ever so slightly here. Not a bad thing. You can see the runner. Now the payoff pitch. In the dirt, walks him. 2 aboard via the walk. And a lot of patience being shown there by Larson, not going down. And now McGaggan, who flew out into right field his last time up, steps up with 2 aboard. Freeman steps up here. This camera does not want to cooperate. It's like it doesn't like baseball or something. First pitch. Upstairs, inside, ball number 1 on McGaggan. Friedman having himself his struggles right now here in this 3rd inning. Still looking for that coveted first out, the 1-0. One goes into the dirt for ball number 2. Runners will make their way back over as that throw makes its way back up onto the mound. Not going to throw down unless somebody trips or got themselves that big of a leadoff, which nobody did. Speaking of which, they all do have leadoffs now, though. The 2-0 gets called low in the zone for strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strikes now on McGaggan. Got Adams and Cypher after him. 2-1. He's in the dirt for ball number 3. We've been having all kinds of trouble right now finding the strike zone here against her edge. This match, the 3-1, pardon me. Oh, and he takes his base, and they are loaded here for the first time for Dur Edge. 3 straight walks. Coach comes out. Infield comes in. We'll let you know what comes of this when we do return.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife. Create memorable family moments. Experience history, heritage, and park programs. Explore scenic landscapes. Take time to relax and be well. Connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
So bases are loaded. Top of the 3rd inning with 0 men out. Let's see what Friedman can do against Adams. The pitch is swung on and popped up out into center field, fairly deep. Center fielder under it, makes the grab, throws in. Leadoff runner tags, comes to 3rd. Runner from 2nd comes in, throw, tag. Not going to be in time there, and the catcher did drop the ball. Everybody else moves over, and got that as an RBI double here, and bringing 2 runs. Nobody over at first. Runner at 2nd. pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 1.
So the batter's out. And
It's the
everybody
0-1.
advanced. So the guy from first would.
Swung on, hit hard, out towards right center field. Gets down over the head of the right fielder. Another runner comes in, make it 5-2. Another one comes in after that, 5-3. Runner rounding second, coming to third. Throw in. Nope, they're not going to try it. That's going to be a 2-run triple here, and it's right back within the 2-run deficit here for Dura Edge. Definitely not out of this game yet. I'll bring up Skafinski, already 1-for-1 in this game with a base hit. Runner over at first base. The pitch. Inside for ball number 1. One ball and no strikes, and now the pitch. Swung on and a bit of contact, but made for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's all right. We all do that.
Counts even at 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Low call for strike number 2. Batter's down in this count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's had a couple of 0-2 counts already in this inning. They ended up amounting to walks. So far, it's been 3 walks, a sac fly, and a 2-run triple. Dura Edge is looking like an offensive powerhouse right now. The 1-2. Low, way, ball 2. Good job by Mitchell. Drew behind the plate. Shot doesn't get away from him this time. And some of the pitches take it away. Friedman has not been doing him too many favors out there on the mound. Next one bounces, and just like that, it gets away. Runner comes in, and he will score. It is a 1-run ball game with the bases cleared now. 5-4, Dura Edge has mounted a big comeback just a half inning later. Gave up 5 runs last inning, and now on board was that 5th run. Came in with that RBI single from Friedman last inning. It's this Friedman too, matter of fact. Right now he's still sitting on the lead, but payoff pitch. Off the plate. Still can't find out number 1. Coach will come out again, and that might be it for him. Go ahead and step aside and let you know 100% what does happen here on YSN.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State, and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm Y and proud.
Visit Sheely's May 20th through June 3rd and choose joy. When you make a donation, receive $50 off every $500 spent. Start the season in style with new dining, living, and bedroom furniture for your home. Sleep better, dream bigger on a White Dove mattress. Freshen up your laundry room with a washer-dryer pair from Whirlpool. And with Traeger, grilling for your family and friends has never been easier. Plus, get 12-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means to be there.
It means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
And just being there for them every step of the way.
And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
It's Tyler Hook out there that you can't tell because of how blurry that screen decided to be, but one aboard, nobody out, or pardon me, one away here. On that sac fly, I haven't put that in yet, and the first pitch is low into the dirt for ball number 1 by Hook. Not really sure how I got myself confused on that sac fly, but I do apologize. The score is correct, and whatever was going on in my head was not. Next one's off the mark for ball number 2. Now, Hook so far this season, 3 games, has 2 wins, no losses, 4.1 innings in the book, 4 runs brought in, 3 were earned. His ERA is .485, 1 walk and 4 Ks. Also giving him 9 hits. Pitches low for ball number 3. Again, he's only walked 1 to this point, but he's about ready to walk his second of the season on 4 straight pitches. Next one off the plate, and he does exactly that. So 2 aboard here, and that's how Lyons gets aboard, and that'll bring up Niefer, who has struck out swinging his last time up. Lyons, Niefer, and Nolan all struck out swinging 3 in a row, and that's how we ended things here for Smith. Friedman came in, got the last out, and struggled like crazy in the top half of this inning, and now Hook's in here, and he's going to just be picking up where Friedman left off. Next pitch, again, very low for ball number 1. His warm-ups, he was looking really confident and had some really nice pitches there, but now that there's people right next to the plate there that can do some damage, he's trying to play a little bit more carefully. Bunts, pulls off, it's over the plate. They won anyways. It's strike number 1. So that's why Niefer has an even count right now, because he was said to have committed to that bunt. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up. Could be out number 2. Underneath, second baseman comes in, makes the grab, and 2 away. So 2 aboard here. Brings up Marky Nolan here, struck out swinging his last time up, 3 out of 3 when it comes to strikeouts here. This was the last inning. Now we're 3 up and 3 down last inning, and now they've almost gone through the entirety of the order once in this inning. Quite the difference. The pitch is in there for strike number 1. Aaron Nolan. See if he can make any contact here. He was struggling earlier, the 0-1. Low doesn't take. Ball number 1. Counts even 1 ball and 1 strike now on him. 1-1 pitch here on this. Now warming up. Spring day. The next one's off the pitch for ball number 2. So Helm will move 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. He's got himself in the advantage now. Quite the difference from what he was doing against Smith, the 2-1. Low for ball number 3. Awfully close, but no, it's 3 balls and 1 strike, and now 5 pitches later, he's in danger of filling up the bases instead of finding out number 3. 3-1. In there for strike number 2. Thought he could take, couldn't fool the umpire, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and well, now it could be either or. Nolan, while he has been doing a great job taking, does not look the most confident up there at the moment. The payoff, swung on and flies that one softly out towards center field. Center fielder lazily comes in, makes the stroll, makes the out. 2 are left aboard, 4 come in. We have the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Whiting up by just 1 run thanks to an impressive offensive outburst here by Dur Edge on YSN.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Klim. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists.
Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs.
Go Tigers.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Shane Hickson out there now to do the pitching for Dura Edge. After Neefer had himself a little bit of an implosion last inning, gave up those 5 runs, and reason why Whiting's in the lead, but only by 1 run. And that's only because the offense decided to wake up. Top half of this inning, we'll see if we get any more here. Friedman, the only one who didn't get to take an at-bat last inning, starts things off with a strike number 1. Here, thanks to Hickson. Well, Shane Hickson, just the 1 game he's played and 2 innings pitched. This one's in there even to count up a 1 ball and 1 strike. His ERA of 350, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 1 K. The 1-1 is low for ball number 2. So 350 in just 2 innings. So he'll try and get through his 3rd straight inning here of work, or not 3rd straight, but just 3rd inning of work period in this season. Pardon me, the 2-0-1 turns 3-1. So that ball goes in the dirt and just kind of rolls away from a guy again. It's too low for him to really fully get a grip on it. Pugh and Smith are on deck. 3-1 walks him. Leadoff walk here now for Whiting, and will they be able to mimic what they just saw at the top half of this inning happen against them and get themselves back up with a little bit of a cushion now? Potential there, and now brings up Pugh. Grounded out his last time up, 2nd to 1st. Again, normally really good at hitting, and we'll see what he can do here against a different pitcher. First one upstairs, takes inside for ball number 1. Back up, and a little bit of a kick of the dirt off his heel as well, and now already the 1-0 swung on. I like the look of it, but couldn't get a good look himself. Count leaving up 1 ball and 1 strike now on him. Smith, who's 1 for 1, is on deck. Speaking of 1-1, the pitch comes in. Swung on and pops it up out towards left field. Left fielder has to hustle for that one, playing pretty deep, and it gets down, base hit. Runners to 1st and 2nd base. They won't go any further. Again, that wasn't hit very hard or very deep. But the left fielder there, Marky Nolan, was just playing way too far closer to center based off of the tendencies here, I'm assuming, of Pugh. And now give him a hit here as he put one in a spot that they weren't expecting. So now Smith gets to come up here and see if he can get another base hit as well. Put one in play last inning towards right field. Hickson's pitch. Swung on and missed. A good one to swing after. Just couldn't make contact with it. He's down now. No balls in a strike. He'll step back in and see if this time he can find the ball and connect it to his bat. The 0-1. Or maybe not. He'll turn it an even count here. That one was way up high. Trying to make contact with that one. You basically just keep it at a vertical angle there and be the most awkward looking bunt you'd see. The 1-1. Low for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Smith. Capoli next. Only person who struck out so far in this game. One strike out. And he forgot then, evidently, the 2-1. High for ball number 3. Misses again. Potential now for Whiting to get themselves bases loaded situation. Thanks to a walk, a base hit, and then whatever Smith can do here. 3-1. Misses low, and he will walk. So a walk, base hit, and a walk. Fills up the bases and brings up Campoli. Campoli has struck out once, but again, different pitcher. Could be a different result. Already seen two batters who were 0-1 come back and get on base, and then one who's got a base hit just show patience. No conversation here either. Coach didn't want to come out. They're just going to let Hickson work the pitch. In there for strike number one. Got a little bit of a taller target here. Strike zone's a little bit higher up. Might be more in his wheelhouse. He's been throwing pretty high here against the other batters. The 0-1. Low, a little bit too much for ball number one, and not leaving the count up, but one ball and a strike. Marion Young and Tyler Hook next on deck and in the hole in the order that I said, 1-1. Way up high for ball number two. A little bit of a launch there for a rocket ship just going up there, and he'll try again and bring it back down. 2-1. High again for ball number three. It's just circling around up there. 3-1, and again, that merry-go-round is starting to get revved up and ready to go. The 3-1 pitch. Goes in and hits him. Make it 6 on a hit by pitch. Not sure if I've ever seen a hit by pitch be an RBI before, but first time for everything here. I'll bring up Young. Bases still loaded for him and still nobody away. Really good situation for him. Still no coach coming out here to have a word with their pitcher. Just letting him work out there. Gets a strike here on the first pitch. Able to get one right there low in the zone. Step up with an 0-1 count. Pitch comes in. Pitch goes low. Ball number one. Off the mark from the looks of it. And showing some more patience here. And now Hickson will step back up, and he's got his decision. He throws in. He throws into the dirt for ball number two. And this is looking like a lot of his other at-bats that he's had against these batters. Just having a whole lot of issues right now. Well, Larson comes in and the extra hitter and takes over second base. Neefer, we believe, became the extra hitter here. That's where he disappeared too. Had to have somebody take over, so either that or else they decided to put somebody else in that extra hitter spot. Nobody just told us. We'll find that out soon enough. That one's upstairs for ball number three, and the count's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He was able to find a strike on the pitch prior. Oh, we'll see what this payoff brings. High, and he walks. Make it 7-0 Whiting. 7-4 Whiting, pardon me. So 1 base hit given up. Whole bunch of walks and a hit by pitch, and now coach will come out with the infield, and we'll see what this means when we do return.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Bottom half of the third inning, still nobody away, and bases are still loaded. Hickson's still out there on the mound going up against Tyler Hook. And back to the top of the order in Leitra. Leitra there with a walk and an error so far. On base percentage through the roof right now. First pitch is in the dirt for ball number 1. Right now, Whiting doesn't even have to swing the bat right now. It's just Hickson giving them a whole lot of offense. Let them having to really contribute a lot to it. The 1-0 in the dirt again for ball number 2. Let's have to wait and see how long coach has until he decides to just come out and give somebody else the opportunity. 2-0. Finds a strike, but those haven't been too consistent here with Hickson pitching, and we'll see if he can find back-to-back strikes. That'd be a really good start for him to try and really mark a comeback. The 2-1. Off the mark and high for ball number 3. Even if he can find a strike here, it would still look really good for him. Get another full count and just work with it. Pitch. Off the mark, and it's 8. They go up by 4 here again, and merry-go-round still going in full effect, +1, and looking no coaches are coming out, so it's going to bring up Nitra here, and again, walking in air so far for him. Basically what I'm saying is he's shown that he can stay patient, and how about the guy behind him, Mitchell Tree, who's walked twice. Pitch in the dirt for ball number 1, and if Hickson's still up, then, man, think about that. You could walk 3 straight times in one game. That's showing a lot of patience, just not even holding up. I don't know if I could just stand there and take it that many pitches in a row. Next one's in there for strike 1, counts even. Batter's not swinging here just because of how these pitches have been going. Next one's way up high and a little bit inside for ball number 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Next game is scheduled for 11:45. We got a little over an hour until that is the case. The 2-1 off the plate, a little bit high for ball number 3. Innings like this here with the bases loaded are just taking a while. Another really good count for a batter. Similar situation to what we've already had. Off the mark, and it's 9. Walks in another one. And that brings up Mitchell Tree. But before that, coach will come out, and that should be a pitching change. It's a different coach that comes out. So I'll let you know who replaces him when we do return here on YSN.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be-open GABA Camp out at Barbara Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
New pitcher out here, still nobody away for Dura Edge. Pardon me, for Dura Edge and against Whiting. Catcher comes in to do the pitching duties now, and that's going to be number 2, Nate McGagan. First pitch. Swung on, hits it hard out towards left field. Left fielder chases in, watches it drop. Battle bring in 1 run. Will it bring in any more? Nope, bases stay loaded. RBI single, 10-4. Tree will not take a walk this time, but will keep getting aboard. And I'll bring up Pezzuno here again. It's McGaggan. No stats on him. I believe this will be his first time pitching. So I just give him a try. The next one swung on. He's giving him a lot to hit. That one swung on into a hole right into right center field. 1 run, 2 runs. Will they bring in 3? Throw comes in, and no, they won't. 2-run double here makes it 12. Base is no longer loaded, but still can't find that first out. Keep wanting to say third, but we're not at that point yet either. So 2-run double now for Pezzuno, and that's the second one of those that he's had, and that brings up Friedman. RBI singles last time. Roy got caught trying to come in, and it's a bit of a pickle. That was out number 3 at that point. Pitch is inside for ball number 1. Well, 2 more, and they get to that 10-run limit there, but with the way their edge has been, offense has been working since they replaced the pitchers, wouldn't want to say that any lead is safe here in this game. But again, Durridge has got to get past Whiting here in this bottom half of the 3rd inning. Already 7 runs in, a lot of which have been walked in, the 2-0. Swung on, hits, base hit in between short and third. 1 run comes in. 1 run's all they'll get. Runners at the corner, and it's 13-4. Swinging on 2-0. We had double for Friedman. Brings up, well, Friedman. Friedman walked his last time up. Pop out before that, but no surprise going up against Tixon, his first at bat in this inning. So they've gone through the order once now, and they're working on their second time here in this inning alone. And still nobody out. Number 9 is over at third base. The 0-1 upstairs for ball number 1. Count even up. And this is what I was talking about earlier, though. Starting pitching hasn't really been too much of an issue here for Dura Edge. But when it comes to their bullpen, guys they've had in relief, when throwing balls like this, and it's just been a bit of a struggle, this is where they've been losing games, is because they don't have anybody who they can really fully count on to come in consistently and pitch like their starters have been. The 2-1. High for ball number 3. That's not to say they don't have any talent or anything out there, but some of these guys, you can tell they're not really pitchers, and coaches are saying, come out and give it a try. That's what you do a lot of times. The 3-1 hits him. Bases loaded. That brings up Joey Pugh. Base hit his last time up. Didn't bring in a run. Ended up catching Marky Nolan off guard with a little bit of a bloop single out into his zone. Thought it was going to be a fly out, but obviously not the case. First pitch to Pugh. In there, called for strike number 1. Pugh holds off, thinking that one was inside and he'd be safe with a 1-0, but umpire saw differently. 0-1 pitch. Too high for ball number 1. Counts even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, waiting 1 run away from being up by 10. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for ball number 2. So 1 strike and a whole bunch of walk balls here for McGaggan so far when it comes to his pitching. 2-1. A little bit too high here for ball number 3. And, well, if it's any consolation, they're a lot better than I've ever done at pitching. They can actually make it to the plate. 3-1. Over the plate. There's a nice find to get the count full. Let's see if he can find that first knockout here of the inning. Been a long time coming. Whiting can't stay perfect forever. Payoff pitch. Swung through, missed. Pugh goes down. Would have been a walk. It was way up high, but instead, that's out number 1 with the swing and a miss against McGaggan. He finally is able to record the first out, and that'll bring up Smith. A walk and a single so far. Reverse that order, and that's how he's done it. First pitch. Inside, ball number 1. Not about swinging, does not. So P will be the first out here in this inning. Almost seems like the game. It's a whole lot of batting and a lot of offense for Whiting already in this matchup, the 1-0. Swung on, pop back, out of play, count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. 8 runs in this inning. He had 5 in the second. Gotta wonder what's gonna come in the 4th. The 1-1. Swung on, hits that one in the hole, gets right past the shortstop's glove, brings in 1, and they'll keep the bases loaded. 14-4, Whiting gets up by 10. Almost seemed like a matter of time at this point. Brings up Joey Campoli. Unless, of course, they decide to make a switch here, but they do. Number 6 comes in, R.J. Kissick. First one swung on, hit out towards right field, pops up, second baseman comes in, makes the grab. They find out number 2. And we'll see, it's Demarion Young still coming up. Young, an RBI double and an RBI walk so far. 3 runs brought in. Pardon me, 2 runs brought in. 1 because of his bat, 1 because of his patience. Walks again, he'd have another one, makes it 15. Very long 3rd inning here. Both teams have scored, but one more so than the other. Next one's fouled off for strike number 1. But on the bright side for Whiting, they've at least put themselves up by 10. On the downside for them and the upside for Duredge. Duredge has figured out how to hit against their pitching. The 0-1. Upstairs and batter ducks down in case that one was coming a little bit too close. Evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like Hook is done. It'll be Sam Bolton. After that one swung on. Third baseman comes in right over his glove. Shortstop had. Nope. Can't get a hold of that one either. It's 15, and now it'll go down as a base hit. RBI single for Young. Now he's brought in 3 runs, and that does bring in number 9. Make sure that I'm saying this one correctly here now. Handwriting just has me thrown off a little bit. Sam Patton. First pitch hits him in the head, and it's 16. 11 runs in this inning alone here for Whiting. Yeah, again, showing struggles as well, and I'll bring up Lytra again. No, it will not. Number 7 comes up. Nicholas Heekins. Well, they figured just give some guys, give their starters some rest here and see what the bench guys can do. First pitch is in there for ball number 1. Again, these bases are still loaded, and that's probably how it'll end with bases loaded. 1-0. Swung on, hits that hard out towards left field. He's going to chase after that one, and here's bringing in 1. He'll bring in 2, potentially 3. Nobody has that ball yet. Runner comes around. He's being waved home. Runner comes to third base. Eakin throws, comes in. Nope, he'll come in with a slide, and he clears the bases. So I guess forget what I just said. It's 19-4. +3 for Heekins, and that'll bring in number 88 in Mitchell Tree. Had an RBI single his last time up. It's the first one to go up against McGaggan. (19-4) here, Whiting over Duredge. No mercy here. A pitch. Swung on, fouls it off. Strike number 1 Also, let me go ahead and clear that up. Only one runner on. It's over at third base. Didn't realize I hadn't cleared those yet. Friendly reminder, we're still waiting for the end of the third inning here. Only 2 away. Just doesn't seem like there's any real end in sight. The 0-1 low for ball number 1. It's behind the catcher. The runner he can just stayed put. Coach said, don't even try. It's not worth it. Probably could have beaten him a lot. Even the fans were saying it's behind you over here. He just completely lost track of where that one was. Honestly, if I hadn't heard the fans either, I probably wouldn't have seen it either. It was hiding right behind the scorebook there. In the grass, the 1-1. Swung on, made some contact, fouls it off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pizzullo seems to be done here. It's number 22 waiting, and that should be Trailer Ross. The 1-2. Pops it up, puts it back. It's out of play. It's Trayton Ross, pardon me again, just trying to read manager's handwriting. It's hard to tell what was what. One-two pitch. Off the mark for ball number 2. Cannell even right up. Here for Whiting. They have themselves a 15-run difference. The 2-2. Swung on, hits that one, finds a hole, and it's up to 16. They found their 20th run of the game. Base hit right past the second baseman and Larson and Skafinski. Inning will continue on. So 22 here in Trayton Ross.
22
Comes up, replaces Pizzullo, who was 2 for 3 with 2 RBI, two-run RBI doubles, I should say. Pardon me here. First pitch to him. Misses by a lot. Ball number 1 up high. No coach is coming out and having a word with McGaggan. Looks like he is just going to be their guy for the rest of this inning. We'll see potentially for the rest of the game as well. I think they'd come up with somebody new here with the way he's been pitching. That next one was inside for ball number 2. Just don't know who else they might have. 2-0. Off the mark for ball number 3. Staying patient here. If Ross were to get on, it would bring up, hard to say who that is. We'll wait and see. I think it still is 27. Yeah, Friedman. Bring back up. That'd be the second time through this order in the inning. Off the mark, and we're at our second time through the inning order in this inning alone. We'll see what Friedman can do if he'll bring up that, and we could start up our 3rd time through already. That's just something incredible. Now the Whiting coach has something to say to the umpire. He might be asking to say, hey, can this game just come to an end or not? They might be saying we're ready. Now he probably could go over and ask the other coach. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I mean, again, Durheads can score, but I don't know if they can score 15 in an inning. Get themselves back down by 1. The pitch. Swung on and popped up out towards right. Right field, a little bit of a stumble going in after it. It drops down. And the bases are loaded, and we will start our 3rd time through the order. Base hit for Friedman. And that brings back up, well, Friedman, bases loaded. Still 2 away, still struggling to find that 3rd out. Pitch. It's called for strike number 1. I don't think that the umpire is really being too lenient now on them at this point. It might have been something that the coach was asking about, maybe for them to widen the strike zone a little bit here, get them through the inning. Next one swung on, hit hard out towards right field. Right fielder chasing after that one. No, he stumbled a little bit, fouls it off. The batter's in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Well, if they did ask him to widen the strike zone just to get through this a little bit, that's right there is what you call mercy, the 0-2. Well, it almost hit him and good conscience. The umpire didn't want to call that one a strike, so it's ball number 1. Gagnon still working the 1-2. Gets called for strike number 3, and mercifully this third inning comes to an end, so they will leave him loaded. But that's not until after 15 runs come in to score. We head to the 4th inning, and we'll see what Dura Edge has in store for us when we do return.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Everything you need to find a vehicle you love is right here at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I have the tools to make buying a car you love easy. Browse our inventory in person or online and find a vehicle that's right for you. Next, I'll get you approved for financing that works for you. Then, drive home in your new vehicle. I'm Tracy, and I have the perfect plan to help you drive home in the perfect vehicle. Find a vehicle you love only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Well, we're coming back here, and potentially the game might be over. Dura Edge might be calling it after this inning. It looks like they're going to let them have this at bat, have some offense, but umpire just came over and said that the coach was asking about being able to forfeit the game. So this might be it here for Dura Edge. Playing about an hour and a half. Throws in, swung on, popped up, goes back. Still in play, second baseman, catcher, pardon me, is under it, and that's one away on the pop out.
Whiting and Dura Edge is losing 20-4. It's the top of the 4th.
Burke here now walked his last time up. Aaron's still giving encouragement here, doing a great job for that. So it's just been a rough game here for them.
Yeah, they don't have
Kissick,
any runs.
R.J. Kissick batting ERA of 5.44, I should say. First one swung through and missed for strike number 1.
Okay, as long as both coaches agree to it, right?
3 games played, 1 loss, 9 innings pitched, 9.1 now, 10 hits, 7 runs, all of which earned. Next one swung through and missed. And that's strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes now on the batter. The 0-2 is in there, call for strike number 3, and he goes down looking. 2 away, and Larson, timeout. Is it called? We just got confirmation. Coach is complaining about that one getting called as a strike number 3. He thought it was inside, and umpire giving him a warning, saying he doesn't want to hear that from them. But well, they're down by a lot, and they need as much help as they can get here. Umpire's just calling an impartial game. Either way, no matter what, he's just calling it as he sees it, not giving either team any favors, which, well, I'm not really sure if any favors are going to help right now, to be fully honest. Next one swung through and missed for strike number 1. Don't want to say that. I don't want to be completely negative here, but there's not a whole lot really that you can say. And now this team that's getting really tired, they said they don't really have any arms pitching-wise. This might be it for this final at bat here. That one swung on. Shortstop has it. Bobbles it through over to first in time for the out. And we'll see here as the bench is coming out. I'm not really sure. That's a ground out. 6-3. Nobody comes in to score. And, yep, that's going to do it. So they're going to finish this game after the top half of the 4th inning. Final score is Whiting 20 and Durridge 4. Durridge 4 runs off of just 2 hits and 1 error. Whiting 20 runs off of 13 hits. They committed 0 errors. Really great offensively job there by Whiting. Pitching here or there, iffy, but still did enough to get the job done. Durridge. Well, they showed up. Not really much more you can say about it. Again, I'm not trying to say anything about these kids or anything because they still did put in a lot of effort. And you know what? They were really making it close there in the 3rd inning. And if the pitching just hadn't fallen apart at the very end of that 3rd inning, we'd still be playing this game. But again, it's that bullpen I was telling you about it. They need to figure something out there, maybe put in some more hours. I'm not sure if the kids have it in their arms. I know it's 16U. There's a whole lot here to be done, but I don't know. But it was a tough game there and rough to watch. But again, Whiting comes out winning 20-4 over Durridge. We've got another game scheduled for 11:45. It's 16U, and well, since we have some time, I'll go ahead and take a look at that schedule here. And if you have already closed out, don't blame you. I'm not talking to anybody. It's all right. But that next game is Athletics versus Creekside Fitness. Creekside will be the home team. Creekside is first place. Athletics a little bit below them. Again, 11:45 on this field. After that is an 18U game, barring any inclement weather. But until those games start, until that next one, from YSN, I'm Matt Maher, signing off.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.